today's topic is the knocking of the demon. Yes, this may sound very weird to few people, that what does this mean, that knocking of the demon? What kind of a topic is this? But let me tell you, this is a very, very important topic, like always other topics that I come up with every week. Now this topic's like it says, in the starting, the knocking of the demon. So simply I'm talking about here that, there will be situations in which something abnormally will knock on your doors. Now those doors can be your house doors. That knocking can also be in your windows, okay, of the offices, of your houses also. So anywhere where you hear a knock, sometimes you also hear a knock towards your wall area. Yes, the concrete walls, you will hear a certain sound, certain kind of a sound which will be much more familiar with the knocking sound. And you will wonder that, who can knock on the walls, on the concrete? These cases have come to us previously, okay, and from outside India I'm talking about. I'm talking about UK. These kind of cases have mostly come to us from the UK side. What was happening was, I'll share a story with you. For an example, there was a couple who was staying in UK, and they had recently shifted to a new apartment. And within 3 months of their shifting, once they settled down, suddenly in the night time they used to hear, first of all, 3 times knock on the door, then on the glass windows, and then a few days later they also started hearing some knocking sound towards their wall areas. Now they were so scared, because every time they used to go open the door, there used to be nobody. So in the starting they thought there is some sort of a prank that some neighbors are doing, some children are doing, but then they realized a couple of months later that there is no one, actually a human, there's no one who's doing it. Then how come this noise of knocking is happening, and then certain things started increasing in the day-to-day life as well, like headaches, health issues started happening, suddenly slipping from the stairs. Now suddenly slipping from the stairs, and they started feeling that someone is trying to push them on their staircase. This sort of a thing also started happening with them, that some force happened, a force came from behind and they got pushed from the stairs. So this kind of hospitalization also happened, the fracture in the leg happened. So they understood that there is something abnormal and something supernatural that is doing all these things around, okay. They also started seeing a few scratches on the wall. They actually saw some nail scratches on the wall as well, okay. And these were of course not the human scratches, and the format and the design and the geometry of those scratches of the nails was something that really amazed them, and they really got scared. So then they contacted some people in their own areas to get the diagnosis done, to know that what is going on, there is something definitely wrong in the house. And when there was a tarot card reader they went to, and then she told them that yes, there is a dark energy in this house who's doing all these activities. This knocking is simply there, and this will increase day by day. The knocking simply meant that something was calling them towards them, something was inviting them towards that energy, that dark energy, and it wanted to make sure that these two people step out of the house, and it wanted to take them somewhere. This is something that the tarot card said, reader said. There is some dark energy which wants you to get out of the house, and they want to take you somewhere. So then they started contacting other people, and once they came to us, the things were not solved, and they reached to us and we did the case study. We realized that there were evil entities out there in the house who were looking for a possession towards them, and they wanted to take them towards the graveyard area nearby their house. There was a graveyard which was there, and that entities, in fact one of those entities wanted to take them towards the graveyard area, and this was the future thing that was about to happen. And then we told this to them that you have to get this cured from anywhere, from us or anywhere else, because this knock simply means that you are inviting somebody. If you open the door and you know, you simply let that entity in, this is their sign language. So if you're facing anything like this, that you're hearing unnecessarily knocks on the door, on your walls, on your glass windows, you know, you need to be very alert that what is going on, because this can be a very demonic thing also. Do not think that it's just a prank. Yes, I know children do play pranks of ringing bells and then running away from the houses, apartments. Sometimes they also knock the door and they run away. But if this is not the case in the realistic terms, maybe it is something that is abnormal. So that's what's going to happen. This is alarming, isn't it? So you need to understand this, and if you're facing anything like this, be very alert, get the diagnosis done, because this can be actually a very evil knock of some paranormal activity that is about to happen with you in a very rigorous way. Of course, it started if it's happening like this. Okay, so this is it that I want to talk about this video, the knocking of the demon. Do not take this lightly. I have said it in a very brief manner. I have hinted this in a very brief manner, but it does not mean that, you know, it is not a serious thing or it cannot be a dangerous thing. It is one of the most dangerous things, because these are demonic things. These are related to your possession, the steps of possession, okay, towards possession. So that's about it. If you are facing anything like this, you can contact the team on the Gmail account, get the case study done, which is a paid service, and get to know that whether there's something paranormal or something which is just happening with some sort of a prank around you. Okay, so next week I'll come up with another topic. Till then, goodbye.